Thanks for joining me here on this interview.
Uh, you're welcome.
So let's just start by talking about what you do.
I work as a server. I work at a restaurant right now next to the light rail stop. It's pretty convenient, actually.
Oh, do you ride the light rail daily?
Yes, I use the light rail every day, and I use it to go to work.
So how did that change when all this started?
Well, one day it was fine, and then the next day it was like just everything stopped. The people stopped, the business stopped. It's like everything stood still for a moment. I mean, you remember, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, it's like there was no traffic, there was no flights, no people in the streets, nothing.
How did you handle that?
Well, I was worried. I mean, how was I going to pay my bills? How was I going to make a living with no work?
So tell me more about the first day in the pandemic.
The first day, well, I went to work as usual, and apparently I didn't know, but they had closed the restaurant. And I was there on time and everything, and when I got there, it was empty. And that's when they told me that it was closed and that they would let us know when we would be able to get back to work.
So what went through your mind at that moment?
Well, I was like, oh wow, this is real. This is a real thing. It's a threat. I'm not gonna lie, I was worried about my family and my bills and stuff.
And so how did you deal with that throughout the pandemic?
Well, I don't know. I mean, unfortunately, there was no work, so the income that my family was depending on just stopped, and we had to apply for some help. And it was more of like, how long was this going to last? That was what really got to me, is just not knowing when I would be able to get back to work, and that's scary.
Mm-hmm. And so did you go back to work at some point during the pandemic? And if so, what was that like? How was it different during the pandemic?
Well, yeah, I remember they announced that they were going to reopen, but they were only taking to-go orders. So I immediately signed up because there are a few of us. Actually, there's a lot of servers and a lot of, kitchen cooks, but apparently they were going to do rotating shifts so that way they can try to give everybody hours, because everybody's struggling, everybody needs a job. And I remember I was one of the first ones to sign up as soon as I heard, but even then it took like about 2 weeks for me to get called. And when I showed up, I was only able to work for about a week before my rotation had to switch.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Can you think of anything, either with your job or with the light rail, that you don't think will go back to normal, or do you think that eventually we will get back to the way things were?
See, I don't know. I mean, the restaurant is reopened, and slowly people are starting to come back in. So it almost kind of feels weird interacting with people sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't even know what to say. And obviously we have to wear a mask, so I'm used to just smiling and saying good morning, good afternoon, and I feel like you can't even see my smile with my mask. But I'm glad that I get to interact with people a little bit more. But even then, we're only at 50% capacity because of the distance. We have to sit people like every other table, so about only like 50% of people can actually walk in. And like I said earlier, there's a lot of us who are servers, and we all kind of want to get in there and make that cheddar, so we're not back to normal, but I mean, at least slowly we're getting there, and hopefully we can get back to our lives, and move forward.
Right. Well, thank you so much for talking to me today. Is there anything else, any other final thoughts that you want to add before we wrap up?
No, thank you for having me. I appreciate it, and it feels nice to interact with people again. So thank you.
Yeah, of course. Thank you again.
What now? I ask myself from a cold and distant place. I used to know the same repetition. I never got tired of my life. I knew the movements, my heart and soul, until it stopped. Now walking and walking alone, the movement is bland, isolated, a mask over the veil, a mask over my face, a mask over the world, a picture frame without a picture, a cup only half full. Slow down, change course, shift gears, repeat. I'm looking for the rest of the road. Breathe in, breathe out. In my hands are memories of the past. Where do I go now? It's time. Time to pick up my feet. Time to trust the road I cannot see. I'm learning to understand what I cannot control by finding peace with what's right in front of me, staring right back at me. These cherished moments live on through a snap of a 1, 2, 3. Pulsing energy radiates from my hands to give and receive what I begin to understand. I breathe in the moments that brought out the best parts of me. I breathe out and release my grip on what cannot be. Unmask my veil, unmask my face, unmask the world. Because then is far from now. But I trust what will be is I found. The heart and soul of what I see smiling back at me is still within me. What now?
darling. Can you please take me off your call list?
Wait, Ty, it's me. It's Nina.
Oh, Nina, I'm so sorry. I just thought it's just that I keep getting spam calls. I've gotten like 4 in the past hour. How are you?
Yeah, no, it's okay. I'm good. How are you?
That's good. I'm fine.
That's good. I mean, I'm glad you're good. Yeah, what's new?
Nothing. Same old, I guess.
I was like, life. What are you like? I don't know. What are you doing these days?
Just, work, school, sleep, repeat.
Yeah, that's real. Are you taking any good classes or anything?
Just the stuff.
Yeah. Are you watching anything? Have you seen any new shows or movies?
Not really. I'm just super busy. How'd you get this number?
Mom had me memorize it for school, so I just remembered, I guess. She still isn't letting me get my own phone though. I have to borrow Whitney's. Do you remember Whitney from soccer?
Yeah, I think why are you calling? Did Mom tell you to check in on me? You can tell her that if I want to talk to her,
What the hell, Ty? I'm calling because I wanted to talk to you. Why are you always trying to start stuff with Mom?
I start stuff. I guess we were 2 for moms.
Well, she was the one who left, was she?
You know it's more complicated than that, Nina. Don't pretend you weren't there. You could have done something, but you didn't. You just stood there.
It's not cool, Ty. That's not...
No. You know what's not cool? You always make things about yourself, and that's why nobody wants to be your friend. Nina, I didn't mean...
No. Yeah, it's okay. I get it. I hope you have fun. Whatever you're doing with your life.
Nina, I just... Hey, Nina. I just wanted to try.
Hi! Is this Ty? I heard so much about you. It's so nice to meet you. Nina, it's for you.
Hello.
Hey, this is Nina, right?
Obviously. Look, we're in the middle of the game. Did you need something?
No. Well, yes. It's just... Do you still like popcorn?
What?
No, yeah. I just remember how much we'd like to eat it.
Yeah?
Like, do you remember that one time we ate all the popcorn in the house and we made us split up from Mom's secret stash?
Well, it's not a secret. It's just like in a box on her dresser.
Yeah, and I told you that, like, she would never find out, and I was like, how could she find out? She wasn't even home. But that lady has, like, magic, like, in her nose or something. She sniffed us out, and I took the blame in the end.
Why are you telling me this? My memory is better than yours, Ty.
I know, it's just... I just keep the snippers bar on my room, and the thing... I'm just thinking about food, I guess. Food can kind of bring people together.
Bring people together? That's funny because I think there's one person who decided we shouldn't be together anymore. You decided to leave. You left me. I mean, why are you even calling? I didn't think you wanted to talk to me, right?
Okay, Nina, just listen. I just talked to somebody on the train, and she reminded me that there's been enough loss, okay? Can I just try to explain?
Sure. Yes.
So, I met this girl on the light rail, and she gave me Snickers. While I was driving, she was telling me about her grandma. She had to go back to Texas because her family got COVID over there, and she wanted to take care of them, but unfortunately, the grandma passed away. And the girl, she couldn't even say say goodbye, you know, because of, you know, and I don't know, just hearing her story about her carrying her out of the house to the hospital and all of the things her family went through, it was a lot. And now she's just sharing Snickers with random people on trains. And I don't know why, but I think maybe she's trying to connect with people, I guess. And it made me think that I don't want to lose anything more than I have to right now. I left you. But because of you, I had to. I couldn't. Being at home was hard. Even harder now that everything is at home. I feel like I could barely breathe in my own space. Even I couldn't take it. I had to be selfish. I had to leave. And I don't know if I've ever said this, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry I snapped at you. I'm sorry I left you behind. I'm sorry, and I miss you, Luna. So, yeah.
I miss you.
I didn't forget my promise. If you ever need a place to stay, my doors are always open to you and your friend, Wendy, right?
You mean Whitney?
See, you and that amazing memory.
Yeah. I mean, about time you noticed that.
But I just wanted you to know that I'm not coming back home. But maybe we could get some popcorn sometime. Meet up at some park and, you know, chill. I could meet you there after school.
Yeah, I guess. Sounds good. Wednesdays are early release. Do you want to do that?
Wednesday, yeah. Yeah, I can do Wednesday. I'll bring everything, okay?
Okay. Yeah, that sounds fun.
Yeah, it does. I'll see you.
Yeah, I'll see you then, Ty.
I'll see you then. Bye, Nina.